mind if I come in?
Janet, hi.
What's up?
Oh, I'm closet cleaning for the shelter.
You're not getting rid of this, are you? I'd hang on to it if I were you.
Well, actually, I bought that on a whim. It never really suited me.
Okay.
So, how are you? Is everything okay?
I came by to tell you I've made a decision. I'm leaving Pine Valley. For good. Today. I couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
You're leaving Pine Valley for good.
It's time.
I didn't even know that you were considering it.
Sticking around is too painful. I've already told Laura. She's not happy about it, but she'll adjust. Pierce said it's my life. I have to do what I want, and he's right.
Janet, I hope this decision isn't because Pierce and I are seeing each other.
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't say that had something to do with it.
I'm really sorry. Truly, I never meant to hurt you.
How can you say you never meant to hurt me?
It was never my intention.
Brooke, wait, you didn't have a choice? You couldn't have said no? Adam thought you were in love with him. He was dying to marry you, but you had to have Pierce. You had to take him away from me.
Janet, I'm sorry. I really am. I apologize sincerely. My intention was never betrayal, and neither was Pierce's.
No. Please, accept my apology. Please forgive me for an ugly, uncalled-for remark. I just came from telling Laura and Pierce goodbye, and it was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm just upset. That's why I took your head off.
Do you want to talk
No.
about it?
No, not about Pierce. I want to talk about Laura.
Laura will be okay.
I hope so. I know Amanda will be fine. I mean, Trevor loves her, and he takes such good care of her. But I worry about Laura.
You and Laura have a special bond.
She needs somebody she can turn to. Somebody she can count on. That's you, Brooke. I think you should consider trying to adopt her if you can.
I think that may be a little too soon to think about that. You know, I mean, Laura just settled in here, and I would like to take this a step at a time.
I know Laura can be difficult sometimes. Even worse. But that's on the outside. Inside, she's an angel. She's lost so many people that she's loved. She's afraid to care about anybody. But you've managed to get to her, to get her to care about you. Please, don't let her down.
I won't.
She'll be lost if you do.
She can count on me, Janet, I swear.
Thank you.
Shortstop, Amanda Dillon, reporting for duty. Yeah, here she is.
Hi there. Hi, sweetie.
Hi. Here, Brooke?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
second thought,
lovely.
maybe,
Listen, Jamie's out in the back.
Yeah, sweetheart, why don't you go outside and play with Jamie, okay? Be careful.
Hello, Trevor.
So.
Janet just stopped by.
No, don't explain, Brooke. I understand your little plan. When she started slithering around here pretending to be your friend, my hackles went up. Now I know why.
I don't know what he's talking.
Amanda.
No.
Yeah, by cozying up to you, she gets close to Amanda.
This has nothing to do with Amanda. You want proof? Tell him.
Janet is leaving Pine Valley.
Right.
It's
Right.
true. Today.
Oh, come on. You're not going to buy that, are you?
It finally dawned on me, present company excluded, that Pine Valley is full of hypocrites. People who look down their nose at someone trying to make a life for herself. So I'm going to go someplace where no one knows me. A place where I can start over.
She means it.
You saved me a trip. I thought Amanda was at play school. Your house was my next stop. Just want to tell you, you don't have to worry. I'm not going to pop out of the bushes and try to kidnap our little girl. She's happy with you, Trevor. And I want her to stay happy. So I won't be back. This really is goodbye.
Janet, before you go, couldn't she say goodbye to Amanda?
You want me to trust her with Amanda?
It's just to say goodbye.
For crying out loud, she doesn't even know who she is.
Amanda knows. In her heart.
She hasn't talked about the day Laurel was killed, the day you tried to kidnap
I
her.
didn't
And I don't
kidnap her,
want to think
Trevor.
about it anymore.
Trevor, Janet is Amanda's mother. What would it hurt, a goodbye in this room, with you here?
No. No. There's nothing simple about this one.
It's okay. I don't have to say goodbye to Amanda.
You know, maybe it's my personality or something, but I really love the technology in the TV.
Oh. Hello, Laura. Hello.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up? Are you okay?
Sure.
Are you looking for me?
No, Pierce. He was with Janet, but the later he gets back, the better it looks.
Oh, really?
What's wrong?
He's with Janet.
Yeah, I'm sure this will break your heart, but Janet says that she's bagging Pine Valley, so unless Pierce talked her out of it, she's history.
It's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get why she's going, you know? Things are rotten, yeah, but, I mean, they've been a lot worse. Why now?
I'm afraid the answer to that's all too obvious. Didn't Pierce say anything? Don't you say another word.
So now you don't want to see Amanda.
It's not a good idea.
You're giving up your last chance to see her.
The day I took Amanda home from WRCW, I wasn't thinking. My emotions took over. I wanted to protect her. But by the time I got her to the cabin, she was bewildered and confused. If being around me is going to remind her of that day, of losing Laurel, I can't put her through that. What is it? What's wrong?
Hey, if something else is going on here, why don't you tell me? Why is Janet leaving? Pierce, do you know something?
Adam's been Janet's enemy since day one. He would love to see her go.
I wouldn't be the one to cast the first stone, Pierce. After all, Janet was on her way to a whole new life when she was abandoned for greener pastures.
Janet understands why I left the cabin, and she accepted that.
Poor martyred Janet.
Scott, Laura, I think you guys should get some fresh air.
And miss this?
Come on, Laura.
I want to stay.
Laura, let's go. Come on.
Why do you want to hurt her?
Laura? I'm not the one keeping secrets from her. Does Brooke know that you're afraid of a teenage girl? Or are you just ashamed to tell Laura that you dumped Janet for Brooke?
Look, Laura's going through some big-time problems right now. She doesn't need some extra grief. I happen to care a lot about that girl.
Well, that's convenient. It keeps your good guy image intact, doesn't it?
I will tell Laura when she can handle it.
Oh, meanwhile, you squire her foster mom around town? No good conduct medals for you.
You should get your facts straight, Chandler, because I did not dump Janet.
Semantics. Subtlety is lost on Janet. She's much more straightforward.
Janet understands.
Your naivete is staggering. You have wounded the most lethal woman you will ever meet. Hell's fury cannot compare to Janet Green's scorn. I just hope she takes it out on you and not some innocent bystander.
is it?
For years, I wanted nothing more than to spend time with Amanda. You're right. A minute, a glance, a word. And I would have done anything to get it. And then one day I realized there are some things in life, some relationships, that just aren't meant to be, no matter how much you want them. So even though I carried her and I gave her birth, I have to let go of Amanda for Amanda's sake.
Can you really just walk away from Amanda?
The last thing I want to do is hurt her. I've got my memories to hold on to. Amanda in the park with Laura, laughing, playing, having fun. Those are the images that I want to keep. It's better this way. It's not like Amanda's used to having me around, so she won't miss me. She's got a devoted dad, a brother that's wild about her, and Uncle Mike. She'll be fine. Just fine.
That's quite a sacrifice.
It's for the best. There's so many things I want to say to you. But I guess too much has happened. Thank you for being a wonderful father. Take care of Laura.
I will. What is the matter with you? I would think that you would be relieved.
Oh, for crying out loud, Brooke. You didn't fall for that, did you? Janet not wanting to see her own kid? Doesn't add up to 12. Nothing with her ever does.